There we
Hey,
go. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. As soon as I was going to let you in, it you had jumped
Oh,
out.
really? Okay, that's
Um,
fine. No problem.
how's it going?
Good, good, good.
Good to hear. How's your week so far?
Busy. Always busy, but that's okay.
Yeah, good. Busy's typically a good thing, right?
Busy is typically a good thing.
Sweet. Well, yeah, happy to kind of go ahead and dive right in. I have your application up. I know that you mentioned that you're always needing different ways to, I guess, squeeze more juice out of Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, here, I'll tell you, I'm on my iPad right now, and does it look like I'm looking at you?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm looking that way. It's just, I almost never do Zooms on my iPad.
Do you want to translate over, like jump into a laptop, or what do you want to do?
Do I need a laptop or will a phone do?
Um, Whatever you want. I mean, I don't need to do like any crazy screen sharing or anything. You can
Oh,
jump
okay.
onto your phone.
I'll jump on my phone and be
Okay.
right back. Uh, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
All righty. Thanks. There we go. Okay, now it looks like I'm staring at you. That's fine.
There we
Okay.
go.
So, what do you got? I'm always interested. So, what do you got?
So, are you guys actively producing the most amount of qualified leads right now from Facebook, or do you guys do a lot with Google?
That is a very loaded question. There's no way to tell if you can do the maximum amount, right? But we do a ton of Facebook marketing.
Okay.
We have 8 martial art locations.
Yeah.
We are very busy. Um, we'll get 200 booked appointments a month. So, I mean,
Nice.
I feel like we do well. Um,
And can I
but
can I interrupt you really quick? Is a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is a booked appointment a one-on-one like private session, or are they getting in the door for like an initial like big offer package? Like what is booking 200 appointments really mean?
A little bit of both. So we do 6 weeks free and a free uniform. Our offer is ridiculously strong.
Holy smokes.
And for that reason, there's not a lot of martial arts schools around me.
Wow.
We bury everyone. We're the biggest. So it's a
Is it
super,
pretty sticky where after 6 weeks people
they
are
don't,
on and paying?
they don't last 6 weeks. If they enroll, they're going to enroll in 2 weeks. We normally enroll them within 4 lessons.
So good.
Yeah. And we're not a health club where we have the ability to enroll them on lesson one. We're talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 year olds. So just because it doesn't work the same way, like you can't quote unquote close them. These are
Yeah, yeah.
kids. You got to let them try it. If they love it, awesome. And we tell the parents right up front, look, you're going to know within 3 lessons if this is for you
If
or
they
not.
like, yeah.
If you love it, awesome. If you don't, no problem at all. Thanks for trying us. Please keep this in mind. And that's it.
Okay, so I didn't mean for my first question to be loaded. What I meant by my first question was, of all the marketing platforms that there are
Facebook,
out there, Facebook
Facebook,
is number one.
hands down. Yeah.
Great. And tell me a little bit about the back end of Facebook right now. Are you personally in it, or do you have another person or agency that helps you?
So we actually have someone on staff. He's our director of marketing,
Nice.
and he runs all of our ads. Your ad actually intrigued me because you said you can do videos a few different ways. I believe you use 20, but videos a few different ways. We don't use a whole lot of video. Like,
Mostly statics.
yeah, yeah, a lot of pictures. They flip those around. I mean, he does AB, all that stuff. We have like 1 or 2 videos that we've done and they do pretty well.
but
Okay.
they're not a spokesperson type video.
Okay. Are they just kids doing cool tricks and having fun? And
You
okay.
got it.
Okay.
Little voice. It was actually a commercial filmed. So we do some partnering with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So they came in, filmed a commercial for us, and we run that.
Cool.
Mhm. We're really
So
basic. We're super analog. Like we get the lead in from Facebook. It goes to our front desk. We personally call them or text
yeah.
them. We've tried AI. Yeah, I mean, we tried a lot of different things, but
Yeah.
that just seems to work the best for us.
Mhm.
But
And can I ask you, when you're spending a good penny on Facebook currently, what type of budget have you rocked with like the past 3 months?
Well, I mean, we advertise all year long. We don't stop advertising.
Right.
We just keep the faucet on. I believe our current spend is like 370 per week per school. So whatever that
And
is.
there's 8 schools.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
So 370 times 8 times 52. Yeah, we're gonna spend about $153,000 this year.
Um, Wait,
So
sorry.
so per month,
Yeah, per month. That's
we're gonna spend about $12,750 a month.
Can I tell you something that
Yeah,
is surprising?
yeah.
With the static image ads that I have up right now,
mhm.
I'm not at all trying to like diss
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
the content at
So
all.
so why we're talking.
But it's kind of impressive that you're able to put that type of ad spend behind A, these static ads, but also B, multiple locations. Typically I don't see like static ads converting at this level at that type of spend. So putting a lot more ammo and juice into the fire can be a really, really exciting thing to just make your ad dollars go a further way and
Yeah.
also get you a more qualified mom that like you're trying to basically attract with these ads.
Right.
Moms need to be spoken to, and moms need to be told about, hey, little Jimmy might not love baseball right now. And if you see him coming home from practice and he just doesn't seem that amped up or fired up, like, believe it or not, you can let him try something brand new that's
Yeah.
gonna
I like
have
where you're going.
all these different value
That's
props
good.
of
Yeah.
and when we have, again, I'm not trying, I don't mean to jump to
No.
really
Go ahead.
quick,
That's
but
if it was
we've got a
perfect, we
lot
wouldn't be talking.
we've got a lot of 35 to 40-year-old moms on the team that really like would probably look the part and would sound like they can talk to other moms in the area and say, like, whether it's a testimonial style or more just speaking kind of like a credible spokesperson for martial arts and like
Right.
commenting on all the benefits of and kind of like the science, like they can even nerd out a little bit on it.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be a lot of different paths that you could go, but going back to my initial point, I'm surprised at that type of spend that's going behind just a couple statics here, because on my end right now, I see only 3 static image ads, and maybe there's a couple other ads within these ad set levels that aren't being
Mhm.
shown to me on this end.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's
Those are probably the 3 we're running right now.
okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, where are you at? What city?
I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Okay. So we're in Cleveland, Ohio, Cleveland, Akron, Ohio. So our headquarters school is in a city called Hudson. That's where I live.
Okay.
Hudson has 24,000 people. So the cities here are not big at all, very suburban. So our schools, my one school is in a town of like probably 20,000. And then we have schools in a town of 13,000 schools. Our biggest one is Beechwood. That's in a town, on the record, it says 13, but right around it is probably like 80, so that's a bigger one. And for that reason, that school we actually have to put on its own budget because it sucks the life out of the budget of the rest of them.
Oh, makes sense.
Our schools are like this. So if my main school is in the middle of this C, everything is around it within 30 minutes.
Cool.
So a lot of areas overlap.
Great. When knowing that a lot of areas overlap, if we were to make you guys some videos that had specific call outs can we give a blanketed call out to the area and then they can essentially pick the school that would be like best fitting for them
Yeah, absolutely.
in terms of how the campaigns and things are set
Yeah,
up?
you can
Like
Cleveland,
that.
Akron area. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, cool. So
And
outside,
and sorry, honestly, if you wanted to do an individual city, I would roll with that too. We would just run an ad for that individual city. I mean, I'm open to everything.
yeah, yeah,
What we have is working well. Um, in my mind, it's working well because we get appointments in, and it's not super high ticket stuff. I mean, when they first come in, normally they're signing up for $189 a month. So
right.
it's nothing crazy.
Yep.
Down the road, they can upgrade to a longer membership. But
Do you have much tracking on ultimate, like what is lifetime value
I
on?
I wish I could, but in my business, like if I get a student and the parents love it, they will tell all their parents. People ask, do you run referral contests? No, because people are very guarded about
Mm,
giving their opinion.
yeah,
Like they don't want to tell you this place is great and it's not. But
right.
with the parents that have been with me, like 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, they have no problem giving that testimonial.
Okay. Um,
So the lifetime value, yeah, I would have a hard time. I'm sure we can calculate it, but just the
what
other
are
parts of it. Oh,
when you put when you're putting, 12
12.
grand, when you're putting 12 grand a month into a campaign like this, what type of expectations do you have on the returns? Like, do you have a lot of like good, juicy tracking on stuff like that? Or because you're playing a little bit more of that sticky kind of lifetime value game,
Right.
do you not track it as heavily?
Um, I can tell you what we brought in for the month on the appointments that we booked, but we don't track the value after that because there's really two options when people enroll. They enroll on a month to month 189, or they'll enroll on a 6 month, which is just 189 times six, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll pay that up front. So we get maybe 20-30% of the upfront. A lot of the 189s and those 189s will convert later down the road.
I got
Sometimes they don't. But that's, I'm at a point right now where some of our schools, like our Hudson school, is probably 500 people. I would love it to be 700 people. I just don't know if the area, I mean, we're already at like 3% of the population in my city. So, and that's like the national average is 3%. So
Okay.
I don't know. It's possible,
Yeah.
but
Sweet. What are your fun question? Like, what are your goals? Like, are you trying to build out more locations? Are you just trying to fill up the current locate? Like,
fill up the current ones.
fill them up. Cool. Okay. You do anything with Google?
Um, uh, if I'm being very honest with you, we spend like $500 a month in Google AdWords. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Cool. Stick with Facebook. Like, seriously,
Okay.
Google's expensive. It's really, really freaking expensive.
Okay.
And it already sounds like your name cycles nicely in your tight little region.
Right. We've been around for 30 years.
Yeah, like I think you're chilling on not putting a ton into something like Google.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. What other questions do I have for you at this time?
Well, if it's okay, I have a question for you. Like,
Please.
how does your thing work? Like, do you film videos and I buy videos from you? Do you run ads? Like, what, do you have options?
We run ads for only 5% of our clients. The
Okay.
95% are strictly getting a certain amount of videos made by us every single
Content. Okay.
month. And the I'm smiling because you're running 3 statics and are happy, multiple kind of happy with the returns there.
Yeah.
We equip some of our clients with 40 new ads every single week
Oh my God.
because they have these demands for having a lot of a high velocity of creative testing. If I got you 40 ads a week right now, you'd be like, what the
We
heck?
drown. We would, that's like a year.
Yeah, yeah. So
I was thinking one, maybe two to start.
I would recommend like the ad that you saw by me. I'm talking about getting 20 made by us every month to have a nice velocity of net new ads to test. And you're hitting different scripts with different concepts, with different messages, with different personalities, and all this really awesome stuff that you can throw at Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, don't give me a 2x return on my ad spend this month. Give me a 2.8x return on my ad spend this month, or a 4x. And, all those things make you want to increase your budget from 12K a month to 15K a month, or more and more and more. And I get it. You're kind of limited by a little bit of a finite market, but also the market's massive, even when we think it only has a population of 30,000 people. So it's a kind of give and take. Anyways, we within making you videos every month, our team wants to take end-to-end ownership around that whole process, meaning the strategy that goes into it, writing the ad scripts, filming all the content, and then getting a really good edit on that content. We get it back over to your current guy, your head of marketing or whatever his title is. Get it over to him. He's going to get it posted with maybe a little bit of guidance on our end in terms of exactly how we'd recommend kind of nerding out on getting them successfully posted. And then we just look at that ad data alongside you all to determine, what do we want to do with getting you guys net new, fresh stuff. If ad 1 and ad 4 is bringing you in a really, really quality mom who has 2 sons and both sons love it, you better believe we're going to understand like what ad that lady came from and like the why behind it, to then double down and get you new versions of that going into subsequent batches of content. So yeah, at its core, that's essentially the main things that we do. We have 30 different women on our team, a lot of which are kind of in that like 30 to 40-year-old age range.
Right.
And we have a lot of data with each of those women on our team as well, knowing like what offers they historically have crushed on. And we're going to leverage all of that good stuff that we have, in addition to having a lot of other really, really strong data from a script perspective, to feel really confident in how we would approach something like this.
Okay.
In addition to that, something I like to make note of is there's definitely a lot of testing that needs to go into scripting. There's a good bit of testing that goes into the demographic of the creator who's on camera. And then 2 other things that do matter a lot is some accessory testing that we'll do and environmental testing. So if you back up, I think you have the logo, you have a company shirt on right now.
I do. Yeah.
So you, in theory, could ship our team a company shirt. And we might use more we statements and say that we actually work for you in a way.
Right.
We're on the team versus a testimonial. That's a mom actually talking about her experience. So we can get you a little bit of both, which I really like to do. Okay. And that would be a version of accessory testing. There also might be a version where we get you a podcast ad. And this podcast styled ad is talking about all the benefits of kids that get into martial arts at a young age. And we come, not like, I'm not trying to like BS you here, but like, we come up with all these different fantastic things there. And immediately having that podcast mic in an ad, it sends an extra level of credibility and authority and all this good stuff that people want to feel. And that's a version of accessory testing. Also, whether or not you have a wedding ring on in an ad, if you're trying to attract a bunch of married couples that have 2 little young sons that want to get in on this, or a son and a daughter, great. Like the person should probably have a ring on when they film the ad. And then the exact same thing goes for environmental testing between, where do we shoot the content? Are we just shooting it from our home? Are we in the car? Are we in an office setting? We can do a lot of testing in that regard as well. And then basically what we would be getting you guys would be a Google Drive folder that's going to have a final edited ad. And then you will also get lifetime access to all the raw files that we shoot in the event that you guys want to do anything with the raws. And then, we just agree on basically the amount. If you'd want to start with one of our smallest packages, we have a 6-pack and a 4-pack of ads. The 6-pack gets you 2 different people on camera every month. And then the 4-pack gets you just one. And we would basically be equipping you with, net new ad assets that you can rock and roll with every
Okay.
month.
Well, you read it correctly because we're not a huge company.
Yeah.
I would love to try it. I mean, I love what you're saying. You are very, very creative. I mean, you just what you rattled off. That's you're good.
Appreciate it.
So, so what would something like that run, either a 4 or a 6?
Yeah. So the 6-pack is 3,500 a month, and the 4-pack is 2,800 monthly.
Okay. And what is the commitment level?
3 months of, so you're looking at a total of 12 net new ads over the course of the 3 months, or 18.
Okay. Okay. So it was, I'm sorry, 30, you said 3,600?
35 for the 6 and
Okay.
28 for the 4.
35 for the 6 and 28 for the 4. And it's 3 months total, right? 3-month minimum
It
commitment.
is.
I mean,
Yep.
if it works, then well, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And we, as you see the value of really keeping creatives fresh and really scaling it up and stuff, we can obviously talk about, we have a 40-pack, a 20-pack, a 10-pack, all this other,
Sure.
stuff. But
Sure.
I think
I don't think
for
we need
a
the 40.
yeah. Wait,
40
what'd you say?
I don't think we might need,
Yeah,
we'll need
yeah.
the 40. That might be a little bit too much, but
Yeah, but I think a like a crawl, walk, run scenario here would be, get into the mix,
I
get you
appreciate that.
some hyper relatable moms on camera that look the part and can really deliver, some good stuff. And obviously hit them with really killer messaging. I mean, that's 85% of it is truly what's said in the ads. And yeah, that's kind of the core of it.
Okay. If we decided to start, how much notice do you need and when? Because we're going to be coming into our busy season, January.
I'd imagine the winter months are busy for you guys.
January through April should be the busiest, almost some of the busiest months of the year, although September, October was crazy this year. You just never know.
Good. No, it's fantastic. We from an onboarding standpoint, I'm going to have you fill out a quick 1-pager that's basically just going to give me a brain dump of the company and of the moms that you like to talk to and all this other good stuff. Once I have that completed on your end, we'll dive into strategy scripting. I'll have you approve the ad scripts before we go off and film. And then from there, you're getting content in like 7 business days from our team. So, I mean, if you were to give us the green light today, as an example, you could expect to have content as soon as the end of next week. So we don't need like a long wait period or long heads up or anything. That's the process.
Okay. All right. I'm going to run this by my wife, who is, integral part of our company.
Great.
She's always into new stuff, so
I love it.
let's see. And then the text number that I have, that's the best way to contact you.
Let me. I shot you a text from both my CRM, but also this. I'm going to text you again. This is my cell. This is the number that we should use.
Okay, awesome. Got it. Maybe Emily.
Yeah, it is Emily.
Okay.
Sweet. Do you need anything from me in the meantime, or you feel good?
What's your company name?
VSL Queen.
Would you mind putting that in text just so I can save that as a contact then? That's awesome.
VSL Queen, Emily.
How long have you guys been around?
3.5 years.
That's awesome. Good for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
good for you.
It's a lot of fun. I love what we do, and I really, really love working at like the local service level. We work with a ton of different like local service-based businesses. Think your chiropractor, your dentist, your electrician, and everything in between. And yeah, it's really fun to give ads like a good makeover in a sense, because a lot of businesses, the HVAC guy just tries to run the static image ad that has the image of the AC machine on his ad. And it's like, come on, people need to feel a little more something.
Yeah, there's no emotion there.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the same with martial arts. It's not a logical decision. Like it's an emotional decision.
Exactly.
They want to get them some focus, or they're having trouble at school, or yeah, I mean, there's something like that.
And those are all the kind of deep pains and like, limiting beliefs and things that people need to feel from
Yeah.
a good ad. And I mean, right now we don't feel that from the ads that
No, you
have watched.
don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you very, very much for your time.
Yeah, I enjoyed chatting with you.
All right. You too.
What do you, from a timeline standpoint, just so
Today. I'll tell you today.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
Good to
Good
meet you.
close, by the way. Good soft close. Have a good day.
See ya.